Hello, friends. Welcome back. It is Saturday the 9th. And if you were looking for last week's video, we did do one, and it was taken down for copyright violations, but it should be up if it's not already by this afternoon, because I cut out the song that was the offending thing where the lawyers did not like us using the music that they had taken over from an actual artist. But I have opinions. But welcome back. We're going to do some dancing, and we'll be dancing to a couple of current bands to avoid the copyright issues until I figure out which companies own which tracks. So we'll be dancing our warm-up to some Boilermaker jazz band, and then we'll be doing some more of our live at Eastside Stomp, Jonathan Doyle, for our choreography today. Just clicking around here to get set up so I can see what y'all are saying in the chat. So bear with me for a moment, if you would. As usual, I suppose. We always have this little moment of tech support time. Builds a community or something. But, all right, looks like we're on there. The things are telling me they are on, but if anyone wants to say hi in the chat, I would appreciate it, just so I know that you are with me. But it looks like we got some folks online, so good news all around. Like I said, we'll be dancing to the Boilermaker Jazz Band for our warm-up. This is When I Take My Sugar to Tea. This is off their Jump for Joy album. It came out a while ago. I've had it for, I don't know, almost a decade, so it's been around a minute. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing comments. Thanks, friends. But it's still available. The album's still available on their Bandcamp. You can get the link down below in the doodly-doo, as ever. It's always good to support those musicians who are still making music, so they will continue to make music until we can see them live again, because dear lordy, my heart misses live music. And dancing with all of you and all that jazz, as it were. So we'll get started here and find yourself some space to dance. We're going to do the usual thing where you try and copy whatever the heck weird things I do. And if you get the arms or legs wrong or whatever, it's fine. We're just getting warmed up. I'll do some moves that are inspired by what we're going to be doing in the choreography, and some moves that are just because the song made me want to do them. So don't worry if they're not perfect. You don't have to know these things yet. Here is When I Take My Sugar to Tea by the Boilermaker Jazz Band.
When I take my sugar to tea, all the boys are jealous of me. So I never take her where the gang goes. When I take my sugar to tea, I won't howdy dowdy likes me. She's a hot hat baby, that's she. So I never take her where the gang goes. When I take my sugar to tea. Every Sunday afternoon, we forget about our cares, rubbing elbows at the Ritz with those millionaires. When I take my sugar to tea, I'm as ritzy as I can be. So I never take her where the gang goes. When I take my sugar to tea.
Awesome. Hopefully we're nice and warmed up after that peppy tune. In case you just tuned in, that was the Boilermaker Jazz Band's version of When I Take My Sugar to Tea. You can find the link to all of their albums. They've got a ton of them on there on Bandcamp down below there. Remember that it's always awesome to use Bandcamp to pick up your music because they get 85% of the money goes straight to the artists. But during COVID so far, they've had this cool thing on the first Friday of the month, where if you go to Bandcamp and buy your music on that first Friday, the band gets 100%. So they get like a 15% tip just by choosing that date, because Bandcamp is also trying to keep musicians able to work in music during this time, which we appreciate a lot. So if you can buy your music on that first Friday, awesome. If not, going through Bandcamp is way better than Spotify or whatever. Spotify gives them fractions of a penny per play, so it's good that way. But we're dancing to some Jonathan Doyle from live at East Side Stomp through Emerald City Solo Jam album that is not yet released. But the song is called Lady Be Good. It's a classic jazz tune. And here is the part we're going to be dancing to. This is obviously the intro. And then we'll go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So this is obviously that classic 32-bar AABA section. We have that, oh, sweet and lovely, lady be good thing happen for 4/8. Then it happens again for 4/8. Then we have the ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da happen for 4/8, which is our B section. And then we go back to that original theme. It's pretty by the book in structure. Jonathan Doyle does not play it by the book. He gets all kinds of Lester Young rhythmic coolness in there. So as we're doing this, we're going to hit a couple of those notes, not where you think the melody would be on the sheet music, but where Jonathan actually hits them. So we'll be taking some musical cues that'll be slightly off of the 1 or the 2. They'll be pushed a little bit one way or the other. So if things don't make sense right away, listen to the music, and hopefully that helps things lock in up here. But to start off with, we're going to do a step, but it's only a step for a moment. So we're going to start on our right foot. We take a quick step onto our left and then immediately pop off that foot into our fall off the log shape. So it goes 1, 5. So we kind of act like we're going this way with a fake, and we fall back onto our right foot with the fall off the log starting. And we go fall off the, we're not going to do the log part quite exactly. So it goes 1, fall off the. Now our left foot's still going to go down. It's still going to be in front, just like a normal fall off the log. But this time we're going to hop on it 3 times instead of just once. And during those 3 hops, we're going to come around in a circle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a pretty casual hop around. We're just chilling. Try to find a posture that doesn't look like you're bored and waiting for something to happen. But it doesn't have to be a particularly elegant posture there. Let's try that with counts from the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on 8, we're down that right foot. So we're just going from 7 to 8. It's just a step underneath us to change the weight. Because the next thing we're doing is a corkscrew with your left foot. So we're digging that heel into the floor, putting most of our weight up onto it as we rotate our hips, and then drop back onto our right. Turn, ball, change. So it's going to have that triple step rhythm to it. It's just corkscrew, ball, change. So we went, oh, sweet and lovely, ba-ba-da-da. That ba-ba-da is our triple step rhythm. Ba-ba-da. It's a little bit more square than your normal triple step. It's not quite as much space between the first and second sounds. But in my brain, it helps me think of it with that da-ga-da feeling, even though it's a little bit more da-da-da. It's a little bit straighter. Let's go from the top, including the corkscrew. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2. Now we're going to push off that left leg just for a little bit back to the right, as I am often want to do in these choreographies. There's an optional step here we can burn time with that I may add later if we have time. But for now, let's keep it simple and go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm staying on my right foot for now. And we're going to do 2 hops toward the middle. So we're like a cartoon starting up a run on 7, 8. So we had 1 and, oops, sorry, wrong foot. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that time, that big long slide will feel pretty short because the music's pretty quick. Let's go back from the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With those slides, I've said this before, but make sure you're not getting to the end of your slide too early. So I don't want to go 5, 6, 7, 8 and just stand there with nothing to do. I want to make that slide take a little bit longer than I have time for, actually. So we'll go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to actually get to the end there. Let's go one more time from the top, see if you can milk that slide for all it's worth. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do that triple step feeling corkscrew again, but with the other foot. Da-ba-da. So right, left, right. And then we're going to do a slide again. It's going to be a little bit different timing, though. It's going to be a quicker slide. 3, 4, 5. We're stepping down on 6 and doing just a normal kickball change on 7, 8. So that side, starting with the right foot doing a corkscrew. Went 5, 6, 7, 8. Corkscrew. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stepping down on 6 is weird because us as people who grew up in a world of rock and roll and pop like to hit that Charleston 1, 3, 5, 7 with our heavy things. But think about it where you would clap normally. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit later than you think it's going to be. That 5 really wants you to step on it, but it's lying to you. Hold that for the 6. Let's go from the very top, and then I'll come over and check and see if you have questions. You go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And come and check on you. I promised I would. Go ahead and type them up if you got them. I will warn you, if you're new to this, sometimes the questions come in a couple minutes delayed because of the powers of the internet are not quite instantaneous yet. So if I don't get your question right away, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It just means I'll check back in a minute. But otherwise, I don't see anything yet, so let's keep moving. We're almost done with the first phrase. We just finished our step, kick, ball, change. We're going to take our left foot that's now free. We're going to lunge a little bit toward the left, but a lot toward the front, like maybe 20 degrees off center from the front. Gather up our back leg as we go into a little bit of a bend in our front knee, and then step back where we came from. So we're like psyching out our audience over here. 1, 2, 3. There's a little bit of pulse down on 2. It's not just a 1, 3. I don't want it to be a waddle. So I'm keeping that pulse the whole time. 1, 2, 3. And that pulse is what's going to give me power to do the next ball change while I'm turning around, because this will give me the energy to move. If you don't have that pulse, you need your feet to do the pushing to make the turn happen for you, and you won't be able to do the footwork fast enough on this next bit. So forward, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And by that end of that ball change and 4, I should be at least halfway around, maybe even a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to step down on 5, which should be most of the way forward. If you're a little bit shy of front, that's okay with your left foot. But then we're going to cross our right foot over on 7. So that last 8 count goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 feels a little bit like a kick to me because my leg is up to the side and I'm pulsing, but there's not much of a pump, if any. So don't think too hard about nailing that 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. It's more that my leg just runs out of room to fly because my body's back here, so it's stuck. And it goes like a dog at the end of a leash and falls over. You can think about keeping your left hip toward the left as you do that last bit. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. I'm pulling this way a little bit with my hips. 6, 7. If you need some extra control, making that happen. But that vertical down on every beat is what's going to save you, like I said before. Let's go back to the top of the routine. We are 1/4 of the way through, sort of. So good on you. We're going with that left foot down and then the fall off the log. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. I'm going to go back again. I did an extra hop. My brain is fried today. Let's try one more time from the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Step, kick, ball change. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. As you're coming around that turn, try and look for your audience as soon as you can. That'll probably be right around 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Hello, audience. 7. If you wait till 7, it just gets a little bit muddy in what they're seeing of you. So snap your head forward on 6 if you have the brainwaves for it currently. Let's do one more time from the top for all of our 6. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time for me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. From here, we're wound up. We've just crossed over with our right foot. I want to be careful about how much weight I put on that. I need to give it some for it to feel like a really solid movement, but I am going to kick my right leg next. So it feels a little bit to me like the beginning of a half break, where you put your weight a little forward and then push off of it. So we went around here, we're going to cross. I'm going to use a little bit of that push off and a little bit of my hips rotated for that cross. I'm going to rotate them back where they came from. So now they went counterclockwise. Now they're going clockwise a little bit to make my right leg kick out here in front. So that went 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. So we're just unwinding and rewinding for a second. If you've done this version of Fall Off the Logs, that will serve you well here in this next bit. So we're crossed over, right foot just landed on 7. We're hopping back onto our left foot, letting your right foot pop up in front of you toward your audience on 1, 3, 4. So we're kind of undoing and redoing what we just did. So we're here on 7. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking my counts, yep. We're going to go around the other way. So you're going to let your hips continue around this time. So here, I was staying kind of in the same spot, keeping my hips in this quadrant. Now I'm going to turn them over to this quadrant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm stepping on my right foot, but now I'm facing this quadrant. I'm going to cross over in front with my left, and then kind of grapevine back as we go down the line. So let's take that. That's a lot of weird little individual pieces. Let's put a little flow to it. So we have, we're open in front on the slow, and then we start doing quarter notes, the rest of the steps. So I went 1, 2, then we go front and around, front and back. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you should end up on 8 with your left foot down behind you. I'm going to pull my camera down in case I dance off screen like that. Hopefully that helps. You don't need my head for this. And maybe I'll leave me there if we're lucky. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's try that one more time. We just finished 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm definitely serious about the quadrant thing. I'm not looking all the way to the side. My chest is still cheated a little bit toward my audience. And that's going to help me with the unwinding and rewinding. If I let my chest move with me every time, this gets really difficult at speed. So kind of keep your body cheated a little bit toward your audience the whole time. Let's go back to the last 8 of the previous phrase. So that's our 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Just to get that flow going. So we're starting with that lunge on your left. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, same spot, those 2 8s. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This whole time, I'm going to strongly recommend keeping a little bit of internal pulse going on, even on the slow kick there. So 6, 7, 8, 1, pulse, 3, 4. Because if I've already established that rhythm, it's a lot easier for me to start the footwork going a little faster afterward because the motor's already going. So let's try that one more time from our lunge. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you should be on your left foot. My right foot's kind of back, just off the floor where it came from. I'm going to take my right foot and draw a circle clockwise in the air under my knee. So try that a little bit here. See if you can make that happen with some control. If you're down here really low, it can work, but it's going to be a little harder to get what we need out of this. So I'm going to recommend picking up your knee a little bit from the floor, kind of stirring your cauldron in front of you with your foot. And we're going to use that foot to help us get around for this next little turn. So we just finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to use that to kind of scoop the cookie dough off the inside of a bowl back here and turn myself around. The good news is you don't have to have really good technique on that right now. It's a slow enough turn that you can actually sort of muscle it through from your upper body, but it's a nice technique to start practicing if you haven't done those before. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're stepping down 3, we're stepping down 4, just walking in place. It's nice because it gives us a moment to relax our brains, but also if you don't make that turn all the way around because this is new for you, you have 2 extra walking steps to finish the rotation. That's okay too. So let's take it back from our lunge at the end of the first phrase and see if we can make it all the way up to there nice and easy. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it's going to be super important that as soon as you can, you look over that right shoulder and find your audience. I recommend choosing a spot slightly above your eye level, because that'll help your balance as you come around, and it will make you look less creepy. If I'm looking over the camera, it's like I'm looking at it. Otherwise, I get this like, I don't know, sort of villain look if I'm looking down like this. So if you're going for that, you can look straight at eye level. Otherwise, I recommend looking above your target. All right, let's go from the top and see if all that fits together. So that starts with 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. So stepping on the left, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a lot for the beginning of a routine, but the next bit is super review for most of us. We're going to do some tacky endings. So we went 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just like in the shift jam, our 7, 8 is kind of going to be a triple step. We take our left foot under and just stomp off at the beginning of tacky endings. So we went 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like normal tacky ends in the shift jam. Then we're going to do 2 more just like normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just try that section, starting with your right foot on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and make sure we're all on the same page. So we just finished our little forte cheater step here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 4, we should be on our left foot. So it's basically just 8 counts of tacky endings, right? But just in the middle of the 8s instead of all 1 8. Let's try that one more time. We just finished our turn. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on our left foot. Then tap your toe of your right. But when we do that, we're actually going to flip your leg in and put it back a little bit. So we're changing the shape of our tacky ending just slightly. So we're still doing touch, step, touch, but we're not doing this straight back feeling anymore. It's more about the rotation. If you have access to a mirror, or if you watch yourself on video, find a way to make that shape that works for your body. You may have to experiment a little bit because it's kind of a weird, broken shape. But I think everyone's got a way they can do it. It just may not be the 6'5" tall, lanky guy way. So let's go back to let's go back to this part. 1, 2, and just see if we can get all the way through there. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That last 7 is a toe pick here. We're going to do a ball change here. So it's not the weight change 7, 8 at the end of the phrase we're used to. It's just normal tacky end touch here. And then the same foot again for a ball change. So it's touch, ball change. Let's try that together real quick, just because it's kind of weird. We'll go 5, 6, touch, ball change. So it's left, left, right. 5, 6, touch, ball change. 5, 6, touch, ball change. 5, 6, touch, ball change. So what we're functionally doing is a kick, ball change, but the kick is behind, and we brush the floor a little bit. So that whole tacky ending section, we just finished our little flippy turn. We go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch, step, touch, ball change. It's going to be really tempting because of the shape that we're doing where our leg is behind us, and because it's kind of weird and new, to look down on this part. This is the most important part of the routine not to look down on, because we need that open body to help ourselves move forward for the next step. Because we're actually going to have to do a little bit of weird stuff in front of us next. So even though we're thinking about all this stuff going on, we really want to be looking down here. Fight the urge, try and keep your head up, your chest open during this section. Let's do that one more time. We just finished our turn. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, kick your left foot forward, switch, and switch again. So you have 3 kicks, left, right, left, kick, 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 and I'm always stepping right into where I was before. That's why I ended up my chest open before. I end up actually leaning back a little bit to make this work for myself. If you've done the Big Apple before, this is totally stolen from Frankie's little skip-up section in there. Kick, kick, kick. It's kind of a cakewalk feel. So we went touch, ball, change, kick, kick, kick. So let's just do that much. It goes 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. So 5, 6, touch, ball, change, kick, kick, kick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. On that 3, I'm going to let the kick take my hip width a little bit. So I end up rotating partially clockwise. On those first kicks, my hips are staying really square. On the last one, on 3, I'm letting turn my hips a little bit. Let's go back to that 7, 8, and see if we can make that happen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. So I'm sitting down perfectly. Your hips are kind of at a diagonal right now. I'm going to cross that left foot over, sort of like we were doing that grapevine earlier. I'm stepping over myself. Then I'm going to use my right knee to scoot me backward and step down. So it goes cross, scoot, step. I'm going to go sideways so you can see that. I went cross, scoot, step. So this part goes 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's try that all together, just from the touch, ball, change. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, 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 cross, up, down. Wonderfully, that move gets easier with speed up to a point. It's a bit harder. The balance that's slow is a little bit wonky. So let's pick it up just a little bit. Starting from the same spot, touch, ball, change. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just because you don't have to balance so long. This is another move that can look really wonky until you spend some time making it work for your body in a mirror. So do that. Obviously, I don't have mirrors here. I'm assuming a lot of us don't at home. But if you have some time to spend in front of one, or just film yourself and kind of check back and forth, it's slower, but at least you get that feedback. That can be helpful. That is the halfway point in our choreography. So let's go all the way back to the top and try and piece it all together. So that starts with our step, fall off the hop, hop, hop step. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sure it's perfect, but let's do it again just in case. From the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6, we're on our right foot. It's just a ball change. And 8. Because it sucks to stop there. You're like, 5, 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. So 5, 6, and 8. There's a little breath in there, and then we hit that ball change at the end of the phrase. Let's keep moving. I don't know what time we got here. If you do have questions, go ahead and type those up soon, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock on the Pacific time zone. 12:34. So we just finished our kick, 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 cross, up, down, hold, ball change. That ball change is going to be a preparation. So I want to land that a little bit athletically. We have a couple options here for this next move. We can either V-slide, if you know that one, where you get a little bit low, you turn your feet out to whatever angles are natural for you, where your knees are still over your toes. Your feet aren't more rotated than your knees, that's bad for you. But your knees are over your toes, and then I use my pulse to get a little bit lighter as I straighten my legs down the back and slide out to the side. So if you're in a space that lets you slide, That's awesome. If not, we're just going to walk into it. So we went 6, 7, left, right. On 1, we're going to go and 1, left, right. So you can either go walk or you can go left, right. They're going to be exactly as functional. Just depends on what shoes you're in, what floor you're on, and how much time you've had to practice your slides. And on that, we're going to be going boom, throwing our arms back, opening up our chests to the sky. It's like an exorcism stance. On 1. On 3, we're going to bring everything back together. So we're going to go 1, 3. 1, 3. Or and 1, 3 if you're doing the steps. So from our Big Apple section here, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So let's try that all together. So for that first kick of the 3 in a row, kick, kick, kick with our left foot. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Can you see me here? Yeah, good. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. On that 3, I am bringing myself back together. I'm getting pretty symmetrical, but I'm putting a little bit more weight on my left foot because the next thing we're going to do is hop on that foot again and do a fall off the log. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that 4, we're doing a classic fall off the log shape to turn to face the front. So we have 1, 2, 3, fall off the. And on this log part, we're going to kick cross. So instead of just going log and stepping down, we're going to go fall off the kick down. So just adding one little pop of the foot, boop, in there before our step. So that whole 8 count goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just try that much. We just went ba-doom, and we got 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Fall off the kick step. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Fall off the kick cross. I didn't do those numbers, so let's do it one more time so I can count for those that need that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're stepping with the right foot across on count 8. And then it gets a little bit calm for a moment in the middle, just like with the Tacky Endings last time. So we went 7, 8. We're going to take this into a mambo step. If you have your own stylings for that, awesome. If not, go watch the Spirit Moves documentary. Most of it's on YouTube. And there's a bajillion great versions of mambo step that are better than what I can teach you right now anyway. So go steal from them. I'll do a couple variations of the dancing. But it just goes out and cross. On the way, we're going to come out here in a second, but on the way there, we're going to tap our toe on count 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4, 5 is 2 separate touches. And then we're going to draw that foot in on the rest of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to quite get all my weight onto this foot. So this is another time where we're not going to let the draw in get to where it's going. We're building suspense by not having it resolve. So take a lot of time there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do a little Elvis moment, kind of. We're popping a knee in and in and in. And our elbows are going opposite. So when I'm doing my left knee in, my right elbow's coming down, and vice versa. So try that a couple of times to start to feel natural. Feel free to throw your hair back and forth while you do it if you have hair to throw back and forth. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Just get a little in there. Because if you've heard Jonathan Doyle play sax before, there's some that has to get out. So we finished that chase. We went 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. The weird part about this crazy fishtail-esque knee poppy thing is that we're not going to stop after 7. So the first rhythm goes quick, quick, slow, quick, 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 quick. We're taking 2 more steps at the end. They're just marching steps in place, but you'll appreciate them because they help us get into the next move. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And they're not very big steps. You don't have to like show off with them, but we want them to be just doing something down there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And that should put us on our left foot on 1. So let's try that, just that section together. See if you can get to your left foot by count 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Oop, I did that wrong. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So I'm zipping right, left on those 8, 1. The reason for that is we're doing an eagle slide, but we're starting on count 2 instead of count 8. So our right leg kickball change. So 2 and 3, we step forward. 4, I'm going to use my right knee to bring myself up. 5, 6. If I go this way just so you can see me, it goes 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. But instead of going toward our audience, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to travel toward them, but go a little bit sideways here. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, and come in on a skateboard or something. So the only difference there is when I'm doing my kickball change, I turn a little bit to the corner, and then I keep my feet rotated toward the wall or the corner the whole way forward, but I keep my momentum going that way. So you'll end up walking over the top of yourself as you did on this line. So let's try that going right, left on 8, 1. Kick, ball, change, step, scoot, step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take it back and have the move right before it. Take our mambo step section and the crazy fish, which is the best name for a move I could come up with. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Starting from our mambo step to the left. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, from our, let's do it earlier. Let's do the whole phrase. From our 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo step. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. I may give us something to do on 7, 8, or I might just make us suffer and actually hold our ground for a moment there. We'll see how much time we have at the end of this. But that is 3/4 of the way through the routine, and we are 3/4 of the way through our time, so we are right on schedule. Let's keep chugging along. If you do have questions, type them up for me. And this will be familiar. We're doing a fall off the log at the beginning of the melody again. But we're actually going to start on 8, and Jonathan Doyle is not going to start his saxophone until count 2. So my warning for you is trust your instincts, do the move, even though your body might be like, there's no saxophone playing yet, we have to hold. You still have to fall off the log on 8. It'll set us up well to match what he's doing on 2. So 5, 6, 7, fall off the. This is going to be a weird fall off the log, but it needs to start with confidence. Fall off the. And I need to kind of cover some ground laterally, because we're going to travel that way in a moment. So wherever you ended up, probably relatively center. In my experience doing run-throughs, I tended to be just to the right of center, which is totally fine. I just have to remember at the top of this last phrase to go fall off the, and really get to the left side of my small box. So let's just do that much, and you should be balanced on your left foot at the end of the. So 5, 6, 7, fall off the. Now you're going to draw the instep of your right foot up your leg. If you're a ballerina, you've felt this before. You develop that through, and then you're going to lunge out to the side. Kind of come back where you came from. It doesn't have to go that far. I have the legs of a Jolly Green Giant and a very small space, so I'll probably truncate mine some. But if you've got space, you may as well make it look like a cool line. So make it as big as you can afford to in your space. We will be moving about that much further that way, so don't get all the way to the edge of your space. So the counts on that go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have a ton of time to do it, but I do want to make sure we're not just going, man. I do want to take my leg all the way through. I can feel the contact of my foot on the inside of my left leg as I do that move. So just that bit, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, we're in a nice Captain Morgan lunge. We're going to read my own handwriting. Oh yeah, we're going to do a really slow chenet turn. So you got 2 beats per step. I step on my line here. I step on my line here. So I went 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So let's try that over here. Let's try that all together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Really important when you have these half note turns that you're pulsing that second beat. So it's not just We're actually going step, pulse, step, pulse. We keep that rhythm in our bodies. Let's try that again, focusing on the pulse from the fall of the log. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And that's it for the 8 count, nothing too fancy, or nothing too fast anyway. I do want on that 7, as I'm doing that second pulse, I'm gonna let my other leg gather in a little bit. It's not a dramatic snap together, it's just letting everything come back to where it was before we started. So at the end of that, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, I want to be here by 8, because now I'm going to do some crawls with my feet, heel, toe, and then we're going to have a little Michael Jackson moment where we pop our knees up and pop them back. Ow! Ow optional. So we went 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just heels, toes, hop, down. And I just popped the packing case that was holding my shoe together off my shoe, so this might get interesting. Dignity, always dignity. Let's go from our fall off the log at the beginning. We have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, crawl, crawl, hop, down. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, crawl, crawl, hop, down. One more time, just to make sure it sticks in memories. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, crawl, crawl, hop, down. From here, we're going to go right, right, left, left. And it's going to be ball change, step, step. Ba-do, ah, ah. And 6, 7, 8. So our counts went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. For me, depending on what angle I end up at the end of that pop, you can try a couple of different arm stylings here that will help you do that move. One of them is to throw your hands with your feet from the outside. Another one is to come from the inside, like your swimming breaststroke. So you can go ba-doom, ba, ba, ba-doom, ba, ba. You go over the top, ba-doom, ba, ba. So you want to find the look that works for you and the physics that work for you. Try out a couple options until you get the one that you like. So let's go from that phrase again. So boom, boom, dee, dee, ah, ah. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Fall off the and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So once again, just like in the first chorus, the first phrase, we have a pause on 5, and then we do our action on and 6. So we hold a little bit longer than your brain might want you to. It fits what the music's doing, so that will hopefully help us out too. Let's do the last 2 8s, and then we can try getting through the whole thing of music. So we're going to do a real simple kickball change on this one. So we did, and 6, 7, 8. We're on our left foot. Kick, ball, change. That's going to match the melody exactly. So it's 1 and 2. 3 is a step. 5 is a step. 6, 7, 8. So we have 1 and 2, 3, 4. Or sorry, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we're holding out for that even number, which you saw me just mess up now. So be ready for that. I see a comment. Butterflies greater than breaststroke. I did not agree when I was on the swim team, but you know, it is definitely the more talented swimmers that can do it. But I do like the look of that coming around from outside. So we have on the second to last 8 count of the whole thing: kick, ball change, step, bounce, step, slap, step, slap. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If your brain just can't handle it, you're allowed to slap your knee on 4 as well. I'd like to hold off, but sometimes it's easier. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to give yourself something to do in that pause. But it's good practice, self-control time. So let's try it all together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am using 5 to prepare my arm. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that the audience can actually see something that's not just body percussion. Let's go back 1, 8 counts. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Then we're straight into our kick, ball change, step, step, step. So from our crawl, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to take a step down after our last knee slap. 8, 1, 2 is a kick. I'm going to step onto that foot. So I'm going for my audience, I'm showing you sideways here. Kick, step. So I'm going to end up following my foot, but it's foot, knee, hip, rest of me gets to that. And then I'm going to just do a slow pivot turn out of it. So it's kick, step, and then I'm going to let myself continue that rotation. I'll show you in the right frame so it's not as confusing, hopefully. So we finished our 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Applejacks, totally optional. I just like to end with Applejacks often because it feels like I'm giving the stage to the next person. But if you want to just take this into a pivot turn, bum, and then walk off stage, that's totally fine as well. But you'll hear Doyle just hits those odd numbers with his sax in this part. He's definitely fading out because there's a clarinet solo coming up that he's making room for. So what we're trying to do is not draw attention with a really big wha-pa ending on this one, because that's not what the song is doing. We're trying to hand it off to the next solo. So whatever you choose there after our boom, it wants to get a little bit smaller. Or ba-boom, I'm getting out of here. So feel free to make your own choices. I like Applejacks because they're sassy and they move my butt. Let's go back to the top of this phrase. We have fall off the développé into here. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever your exit is. Once more, just that phrase, and then we'll start putting pieces together. Because we're nearing the end of time. Which, you know, the last couple of years have sort of felt like that. Anyway, from the fall off the log into the développé. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's take it, we got time for 2 runs. So let's do 1 run through with counts and 1 run through with the music. And it'll be perfect, and there'll be rainbows and unicorns and butterflies. Here we go. 5, 6, oh, remember we're starting from that step, fall. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, touch the ball change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I forgot to tell you about that, but I think it's a weird one. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So we're falling right into that bit from there. For my sake and yours, let's go from the eagle slide on 2 to the end of the routine. So it goes eagle slide, fall off the log with the devil peg. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Woo, that was bumpy. We got there though. Sassier is definitely always better. You are not wrong. All right, we're gonna try this with the music. Disclaimer: my brain is fuzzy today, so bear with me if it's not perfect when it's not perfect the first time. Here we go. Five, six, 7, 8. 1. Full start. Let's try again. Once more with feelings. At least once more with feelings. This is the part where I'll round a few times, and then if I don't get it, I will tack it on a video of me doing it at the end. 5, 6, 7, 8. So close. All right, I'm gonna take a sip of water. We're gonna try that one more time, but at least we have a take that mostly worked. And then we'll try it again here. Made it all the way to the very end and then thought, oh, I did it. And then it fell apart, as is always the way, right? All right, here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Great success. Exactly, Katie. We have a thing we say in class all the time where the first time through a routine is the first pancake. It's like when you make the pancake and it burns, or you feed it to the dog. The rest of the batch is fine. Same thing with running routines. But thanks y'all for hanging out with me on a Saturday morning once again. We'll be back next week, and we'll have possibly some music from a group we've never heard on this channel before. So if I can get the tracks cut up from the original live recording in time. So check back with us Saturday at noon. And in the meantime, if you're interested in doing some partner dancing, we just posted the link for a new Absolute Beginners class, and we'll be doing a sort of slow Lindy, kind of like drag kitchen dancing class as well. I have to figure out the scheduling on that. But if you and a partner want to do some dancing together in your kitchen, and your partner may or may not know how to dance yet, we are here for you in whatever level they are. You can ping me at info@syncopationfoundation.org if you have questions about those classes. Otherwise, we'll see you all next week. Thanks for playing.